Hi, here's Kivana. Welcome to me, my common cold, my very ungossy gamer mug, and today's topic, Cybergoth in mainstream media. I recently discovered a Netflix series called Glow Up. It's really lighthearted, great for when you do other stuff like cleaning or editing a video as well. It's basically a makeup competition, a couple of people who want to become a makeup artist competing against each other in different kind of makeup tasks. At the end there's one winner, he or she wins a prize. It's really fun, you learn some stuff about makeup and I really enjoyed watching it. And when I was into the second season, I actually discovered one of the makeup artists is doing a Cybergoth makeup. And I was super excited about it because Cybergoth is such a small scene and I'm always really happy when I see some kind of reference in like a movie or in a book or in a series. So I was really excited about it. And this where came this idea for this video. I wanted to collect the pieces of like Cybergoth reference that I found in mainstream media and present them to you so then you can enjoy them as well. And maybe you can comment below if you found more references. I'm pretty sure I missed a lot of them. I hope I missed a lot of them. So please comment if you found more movies or series or anything where you can see Cybergoth in it. But before we get into today's topic, I have a sponsor for this video, which is super amazing because for the longest time I never had sponsors. This video is sponsored by Gothic. It's a website/company that sells really cool goth and metal jewelry. I'm wearing a couple of the rings at the moment. It's actually pronounced Gothic without an O, or spelled without an O, so I don't know how you would pronounce it. So it's gothic.com without the O. And I'm wearing at the moment one of the rings that they gave to me, which is really cool and has like this fancy eye. And then I got this ring with a little chain. Probably gonna hear a lot of these noises in the video. I'm already sorry. And I got this ring from them, which also has a lot of eyes on it. And you can actually move it around. I'm wearing this ring most of the time because it's really cool when I'm sitting in front of the computer to fiddle around. And it's also really fun because, well, when I'm at work, I usually wear like more business-like attire, sometimes even a suit, but I usually always wear this ring. I mean, most people won't notice, but then I always have something to fiddle around and I have at least a tiny part of gothiness with me. And the last part that I got from them in this box, it didn't fit the outfit, so I'm not wearing it at the moment, but it's this little cutie here, and I hope you recognize it. If not, I'm mad at you, but I read all the books. I started playing the games a couple of years ago. I never finished them. That is something on my to-do list when my kids are bigger. But I'm definitely gonna design an outfit around this piece here, and I really enjoy it. So something that I never imagined I would ever be saying. I have a link in my description, and if you follow this link, you will come to the website gothic.com and you will actually get 20% off. And well, a small portion of this also goes to me. So you support me by buying them from them over my link. So that was today's sponsor. So back to the topic, Cybergoth in mainstream media. I will put tiny video reference on here. I don't know how much I can actually show without YouTube saying you can't use it. So I will put tiny videos of the reference in here so that you can actually see what I'm talking about, but I can't show you longer clips. The first one that I wanted to talk about in more depth is the Glow Up. It's in season 2, I think, the 4th episode. The makeup artist is called Hannah and she's doing a Cybergoth makeup. And in the beginning I was super excited. I was like, yay, somebody is doing Cybergoth. When I later on saw the finished makeup, I have to say that I was kind of disappointed because, well, Cybergoth is a small scene and in many cases, also within the goth scene, it's kind of looked upon, and the makeup was not good. I'm sorry to say that, but it was off, and the prosthetic she used, it didn't work out. I'm not saying that my makeup is better than hers, but I mean, this was a makeup competition, and they all wanted to be really full-time makeup artists, so I was super excited. I hope to see something very creative, something really new, and then it was kind of yeah. I mean, maybe it was the pressure and she trying to use prosthetics, and maybe, I don't know, maybe I should look her up and see whether she ever attempted doing some other kind of cool Cybergoth makeup look. But this was I was really happy in the beginning when I saw somebody referencing Cybergoth, and then in the end I was well, this could have looked a lot better, and then maybe more people would have been intrigued to find more about Cybergoth. In this way, it was more like, okay, it looks it didn't really turn out. So that was the first reference that I found. Nevertheless, I'm happy that actually somebody referenced Cybergoth in a Netflix series, so that's cool. The second reference that I want to talk about is the movie Jupiter is Ascending. I hope I said that right, it's hard for me to pronounce in English. Anyways, I saw this movie a couple of years ago in the cinema. Spoiler alert, I will talk a bit about the storyline. Anyways, it is a nice movie. It's not like the wow movie with the best storyline that I've ever seen, but for cinema it was really, really great. It had like great scenery in there. It's, well, a space movie. It has a bit of, for me, a generic storyline. So we have like this main character who is a woman and this other, well, there's a guy, and it's all kind of in a space setting, but we are starting out on Earth, and she apparently is some kind of reborn queen. So her genetic sequence is exactly like some queen who died. So there's like different classes of people, like the low-level people who just live on Earth, and then there's like a big hierarchy and people who are like living for forever in space. So anyways, in this movie, out of the nowhere appears there one of the evil women as a Cybergoth with cyberlogs in there, and that was kind of what blew me away. I was like, wow, how did that happen? How did Cybergoth even make it into a cinema movie? It's only this one woman who's wearing that, but they have a lot of different like space punk, cyberpunk reference in there. But for me, and I was pretty new to the Cybergoth scene then, it was really nice to see that in the movie. And yeah, I definitely will rewatch this movie again just for this reference in there. So I need to find it maybe on Amazon Prime or something and go buy it there and rewatch it just for this one scene with this evil woman in there on the flying motorcycle with her cyberlogs. That was really, really cool. So if you haven't seen this movie and I didn't spoil it too much, I'm sorry. Maybe watch it if you want to. It's fun to watch. It's not the best movie you've ever seen, but it's really fun and worthwhile for a nice chill evening, Netflix and chill, or wherever you watch it. The third reference that I want to talk about is the Cybergoth dance party, which originally was just a random video on the internet that blew out of proportion and then became a meme. So it was just one Cybergoth filming his friends at a Cybergoth meetup. Everybody was industrial dancing, having fun. He filmed a couple of those meetups, and one of the videos that he put on YouTube completely blew up. It was reposted to a couple of websites, and then it kind of left the usual small community of Cybergoths just watching each other dancing, having fun, and it like found its way into mainstream media. And unfortunately, a lot of people like making fun of Cybergoths. And it's also really, really sad because Cybergoths kind of moved from like the festivals and the goth clubs out to the internet for finding a safe space, because initially Cybergoths were also really hated by the typical goths, and so they moved to the internet. And also, like, you didn't find a lot of industrial dancers. That's why they started to communicate over the internet, and early stages of YouTube wasn't also like with the goal of becoming famous or doing this as a profession or anything. It was just like a really fun platform to share videos with your friends. That's how kind of like YouTube started. So they were just sharing their videos with their friends, the people who attended there, and then it completely blew out of proportion. At this time when this video was filmed, I wasn't part of the Cybergoth, so I'm one of the people who joined pretty late, I would say. But there's also like a quite nice sum up about the meme from a YouTuber, I think he is called Wavy Websurf. I hope I said that right. I will put it in here. I'm really bad with names. But he made a really nice video explaining kind of the history of this meme, and he's also really nice about it in his video. And his video actually also got 1.5 million views. So that's kind of the third reference. When you put in Cybergoths, always these memes will come up, and whether Cybergoths or goths in general, well, goths in general probably will survive a lot longer than Cybergoths, but yeah, we are getting fewer and fewer Cybergoths, and I don't know what the whole Rona stuff will do to the rest who's still here. Yeah, but this meme will definitely survive all of us. So, yeah, it's there. I feel a bit bad for the people who never signed up to be filmed there. But that is in the mainstream media and even made it to TikTok. The next reference that I want to talk about is a video by the German YouTuber Kelly Mrs. Vlog. She made like a video, her Cybergoth transformation, and the video got about like 1 million views. So usually she's like your average YouTuber, Instagram girl, and she turned herself into a Cybergoth in a video, and the video did pretty successfully. I don't know how successfully compared to her other videos from that time, but she's a really big YouTuber, and the video was kind of fun to watch. I rewatched it. I find some of her comments maybe a bit but then again, it's a video from her time, and well, the whole internet is maybe a bit more like careful about what to say and what not to say to not get cancelled. So probably if you would like redo this video nowadays, you would probably be a bit nicer. Anyways, she also referenced the Cybergoth dance party meme in there a lot. Well, I didn't enjoy that so much, but her makeup was good. The outfit was nice. It was very, well, a lot closer to like rave. So if you like really go stereotypically Cybergoth with like really bright outfits, how you had it in the beginning, I find like Cybergoth over the time went back to becoming more and more gothy, so less bright neon colors, still wearing goggles, still wearing hair pieces, but the outfits incorporating and again more like goth elements, more black. So her outfit was like very bright and silver, and yeah, it gave me more kind of Love Parade or rave vibes, but it was from Cyberdog, and a lot of Cybergoth people wear Cyberdog outfits, and looking back at the video, I probably would wear this outfit for some fun. So that was really, it's a fun video to watch, and the only thing that she really, in my point of view, messed up completely was the hairpiece. She put the dreads in there and put them back, and I've never ever seen a goth or Cybergoth wear a hairpiece in that kind of manner, but the makeup actually was really good, what she did. So that was the fourth, I hope I counted right. Maybe was it the fourth reference? But this was the fourth reference where Cybergoth made it more into like mainstream media. So next I want to talk about the video to the song Kill the Main, I hope I said that right, from Grimace. I have to put a short disclaimer. I have absolutely no idea about Grimace, about her songs, about her videos, about her artistry in general. I saw a vlog, and I hope I found this vlog and can put it in the link, where the video from her was referenced as like having Cybergoth elements in it, and so that's why I followed the link, and then I saw the video, and the video was like, for me, wow, I really, really love it. It gives you really timeless vibes. It could have been filmed like 10 years ago, it could have been filmed today, well, it was actually filmed 5 years ago, and it really gives me like the rave techno vibes from Berlin nowadays. So it was filmed in an old subway, most of part of it, or at least looked for me as an old subway station, and like the people were wearing mostly black, really like rave, goth, Cybergoth. You couldn't really put a label on it, but it was really, really nice outfit in there. And it was a nice song, but it was a video that really, really blew me away for being so timeless and referring so different subcultures and just throwing them all into there together. And yeah, you saw a couple of like Cybergoth goggles and a couple of hair pieces, but it wasn't like screaming stereotypical Cybergoth, all neon colors. So it was really nicely incorporated in everything else. And maybe a couple of Cybergoth elements will survive, like the goggles and the hair pieces, in other sub-genres, even when Cybergoth died out. So I have to put on my to-do list, look up more songs and videos from Grimace, because obviously she seems to have good taste. So that was the next reference that I wanted to talk about. And the last reference to Cybergoth in the mainstream media that I want to talk about is from the band Pentatonix. And they actually made like 2 videos. The first one is called Daft Punk, which already has like makeup elements from Cybergoth, which is really cool. But then I saw the video Love Again and was like, wow, that's super, super cool. I have to speak a bit because it's been a long time that I last saw this video, so I have here like a screenshot from it open, but they're like 5 people, and yeah, one of them has like really dark blue eyes and a bit of like glitter there that's not too Cybergothy. Then there's this guy with like this really spacey electronic devices in his face, which is really, really cool. Then there's this another guy who's like little dots. Well, if you're Cybergoth, you have to have got dots, I guess, on his face and like locks in there. Another guy who's like painted, at least for me, like really white and has like kind of like stripes, Cybergoth elements. And then there's a woman. and she just completely blows us away. Like, as a Cybergoth, 10 out of 10. She looks amazing. She has it all. She has the locks and she has the goggles and she has really long lashes with a bit of like neon green in it. So her look, 10 out of 10, perfectly. I really love it. And obviously also the music from Pentatonix is really nice. It's been a long time since I listened to it, but I really, really enjoyed it when I came out. It was like, wow, they reference Cybergoth in such a nice way. That is amazing. So these were the reference or elements of Cybergoth that I found in the mainstream media, whatever mainstream media is, but I found a cinema movie, I found a Netflix series, I found a YouTuber doing a Cybergoth transformation who is like not in the usual goth scene at all. Well, I also found a couple of bands who are usually not at all connected to the Cybergoth scene. Obviously, there's also like Cybergoth content in itself that became quite famous, like videos from Wendy who became like a couple of millions of views, or like videos from Eisenfunk who have also a couple of millions of views. So also like some Cybergoth content in itself is already well known, but these were the reference that I found out of the box of the usual Cybergoth scene. Also the a bit unfortunate event of the whole Cybergoth dance party meme. We have to see after the whole Rona situation what is actually left of in general of the clubbing scene. I mean, goth and even more Cybergoth has been dying out in the last recent years. I think that the whole pandemic situation will be an even bigger blow for the people who are left. I mean, there are probably clubs who won't open again, festivals who will not open again. At least that's what I kind of fear. I mean, it's been really hard for all people who work in the entertainment industry with like live music and stuff. So we will have just to see what happens to our scene. I hope that the Cybergoth scene will survive a bit longer and maybe we will get a revival, I don't know. But definitely elements of Cybergoth will survive. So maybe the goggles and like the hairpieces, and they will find their ways to different styles, and the music will also develop or already develop into different styles. Anyways, I had a lot of fun filming this video today for you. Thank you again very much for Gothic for sponsoring it. It was really nice to have a sponsor for a video. And I had a lot of fun filming, and there will be a new video soon. More of like me talking stuff and more industrial dance videos again. See you soon. Bye!